First up, I don't know why this webcam keeps focusing and refocusing. It's kind of irritating. It's irritating watching it, and I'm sure it's irritating your end too. But if you can get past that, let's talk. Product management. I've been thinking about product management, thinking about a lot of things. It was Burns night last Friday, Robert Burns. He was a famous Scottish poet, and as you know, if you don't, I'm Scottish, from Scotland, have the accent still, to an extent. And he wrote some great poems, and one of his poems is about a mouse. And one of the lines of it was, in the poem, "The best laid plans of mice and men gan after gley," which is translated as, even the best laid plans can turn out badly. And have you ever read the John Steinbeck novel Of Mice and Men? That's where the title comes from. If you remember, the protagonists in that story, George and Lenny, set out to start a new life in California, and based on what Lenny did, it didn't really work out, did it? But anyway, where was I going with that? Haggis. Burns night. You always have haggis on Burns night. It's traditional in Scotland. And I hate haggis. And I hate the mashed potato and mashed turnip that comes with it. Never used to enjoy it. And you know, I was at boarding school for 5 years in Scotland in the late 70s. And they'd serve up haggis maybe once every 2 weeks with mashed potato and mashed turnip. And it was the cheapest of the cheap. And that mashed potato was out of packet. And it was terrible stuff, and they'd make you eat it. And I would say to the teacher at the top of the table, I was like, I'm going to be sick if you make me eat that. And she'd look at me and say, "Oh, eat it." And I ate it, and I was sick in front of everybody. So if I ever get really, really poor, I guess I could sue the school, if they still existed, which they don't. I could sue them for anguish and pain and suffering. General damages. There you go. So where else I was going with that? Product management. I was looking at JCPenney's. Sales are back at JCPenney's. People like sales. They just do. Sell something at $20, but it's not on sale. Might not buy it. Sell it at $20 and it used to be $30, allegedly. It's on sale. People will buy it. It's the way people think. And Penny's learnt the hard way. And I think their CEO ended up leaving because of that. Now you think about it. Ultimately, he left because of it. He made the call, but it was a product manager that came up with that idea, probably. And huge pressure on you as a product manager when you make a decision that's going to affect every store. No more sales. I mean, that was a big deal. It shows that you can have an idea and it can be actuarially sound, and it could be your best laid plan. And it gans after gley. And you know what? Even I think he had the right idea, that product manager. Think of all the signs that have to be put up and taken down when there's a sale in a store, and merchandise moved around, and the pain in the butt when people come in with a coupon. It's a 20% off coupon, or it's 15% off but not valid for this, and it's valid for that. That's probably a huge pain in the butt for a store. And a product manager thought, hey, let's do away with that. We can make things simpler and easier for us, simpler and easier for the end user. Win-win. That plan went after gley. I guess that's it for today.